It's been over a decade since Grand Theft Auto 5 changed open-world gaming forever. Now, GTA 6 is on the horizon, a complete technical evolution. From lighting and physics to animation and detail, we're comparing real trailer footage from GTA 6 with recreated scenes in GTA 5 to see just how much has changed. One subtle but impressive upgrade is how light interacts with reflective surfaces. In GTA 5, no matter how many times you tried, the rear-view mirrors never actually reflected light or illuminated the scene. But in GTA 6, we can see Lucia's face catching light bouncing off the mirror, showing off real-time reflections and global illumination. Another clear improvement in GTA 6's lighting system can be seen in how it handles materials like curtains. In GTA 5, curtains were just pre-baked textures, static and unaffected by light. But in GTA 6, the fabric actually reacts to sunlight, allowing brightness and shadows to pass through realistically. This shows that Rockstar's new rendering pipeline simulates light transmission and translucency instead of relying on baked lighting. Volumetric lighting has also been massively upgraded. While GTA 5 had some basic fog and light shaft effects, they were mostly flat and limited. In GTA 6, light actually interacts with the air, scattering, diffusing, and wrapping around objects and characters. You can feel the atmosphere carrying the glow, adding real depth and cinematic realism to every environment. Another big leap in lighting comes from how GTA 6 handles bright sources like headlights. In GTA 5, the beams look hard and isolated, with little light bouncing off nearby surfaces. But in GTA 6, the same headlights scatter and diffuse realistically inside enclosed spaces. In GTA 5, character models were mostly rigid with limited skin and muscle simulation. Movements relied on preset animations and didn't reflect how the body flexes in real life. But in GTA 6, you can actually see muscles deform under the skin. When Jason moves in this scene, his shoulders and arms subtly shift and tighten, showing real-time mesh deformation and improved skeletal rigging. GTA 6 also pushes deformation beyond character bodies. Even clothing and small objects react naturally to motion. In GTA 5, clothes were mostly rigid meshes that barely responded to how the character moved. But in GTA 6, you can see the fabric shifting as Lucia raises her arms, driven by real-time cloth simulation. The same applies to details like the car's antenna. It flexes and vibrates dynamically while driving, something completely static in GTA 5. These subtle physics touches make the world feel truly alive. Fluid behavior has seen a huge upgrade in GTA 6. In GTA 5, when you drank whiskey in your safe house, the liquid appeared to move, but that was actually a simple animation baked onto the model, not real physics. If you spawned that same bottle as a prop, the fluid inside stayed perfectly still. In GTA 6, the difference is immediately clear. When Jason walks out of the store carrying beer bottles, you can see the liquid sloshing around realistically, reacting to every step and movement. Even the bubbles inside the beer shift and rise dynamically, instead of being static textures like in GTA 5. It's a small detail, but it shows how Rockstar's new physics and fluid simulation systems make the world feel truly physical and reactive. GTA 6 takes water realism to a completely new level. Color shifts naturally from blue to green depending on the environment. Coastal waters look clear, while swamps turn murky. That's scientifically accurate, since real watercolor changes with algae density, sediment, and how light scatters through different materials. You can also see debris and foam building up around pillars and shoreline objects, a realistic touch caused by turbulence and trapped air where water meets solid surfaces. In GTA 5, those areas stayed perfectly clean. And when comparing water interaction, GTA 5 footage shows vehicles cutting through water with no reaction on the windshield. The surface stays completely dry. But in GTA 6, even from a still image, you can see splashes and droplets forming on the glass, proving the addition of fluid surface interaction that was entirely missing before. Hair physics in GTA 6 are on a completely different level. In GTA 5, hair wasn't made of individual strands. It was mostly solid chunks with limited movement, and even then, only a few characters had any physics applied. The motion looked stiff and clunky, moving in blocks rather than flowing naturally. But in GTA 6, the difference is stunning. The hair seems to be built from individual strands that react independently to motion, gravity, and even lighting. Each strand catches reflections and moves with subtle inertia, which is incredibly demanding on hardware. It's honestly surprising Rockstar managed to pull this off in real time. Physically based rendering, or PBR. This is the technology that makes surfaces react to light the way they do in real life. Instead of faking brightness with baked highlights, it actually simulates how light bounces, reflects, and scatters across different materials. In GTA 5, this system didn't exist. Surfaces relied on simple lighting tricks, so objects often looked flat or out of place under different lighting conditions. You can clearly see that in Franklin's blue jacket. It keeps the same dull shine no matter where the light hits, almost like the color is painted on instead of being a real material. But in GTA 6, Rockstar's new rendering system completely changes that. Draquan's jacket reflects ambient light differently depending on the angle, giving it that realistic satin look. Lucia's gold dress takes it even further. Each sequin catches light individually, creating a natural shimmer as she moves. And even the world itself benefits from PBR. When it rains, walls and streets glisten with reflections, not because of a separate wet texture, but because the materials themselves know how to react to moisture and light. You can instantly tell it just rained. The whole scene feels alive and physically believable. Another major leap in realism comes from how small objects move independently. In GTA 6, when Jason opens the cash register, the coins inside don't just sit still, they rattle and bounce naturally, reacting to the motion. The same goes for earrings and necklaces, which now swing and settle accurately with each movement. Even the couch cushions respond to weight and pressure when a character sits down, compressing just like real fabric and foam would. In GTA 5, these kinds of details simply weren't there. Jewelry stayed completely rigid, and furniture didn't react at all to characters. Everything felt static, like separate props frozen in place. GTA 6's new physics and animation systems give every small object its own life, making the world feel tangible and reactive. Looking at the glasses in GTA 5, the reflections might seem realistic at first. You can even spot objects that aren't visible on screen. But these aren't true reflections. GTA 5 mainly uses cube map reflections, static, pre-rendered environment textures that simulate what's around the character. They give an illusion of depth, but they don't respond dynamically to lighting or movement, so the result feels flat and a bit disconnected from the world. In GTA 6, reflections take a huge leap forward. The glasses now capture the surrounding world in real time. This is most likely thanks to ray-traced reflections, which simulate how light actually bounces off surfaces, even those outside the player's view. The difference is subtle but powerful, making every reflective surface feel truly alive and grounded in the environment. In GTA 6, materials react to the environment in a far more realistic way. Animal fur actually gets wet, darkens and clumps together when touching water. Mud builds up naturally on their legs, and vehicles pick up splashes and dirt that change how light reflects off their surfaces. Even characters can show mud or water splashes on their clothes, adding a grounded sense of realism. In GTA 5, these details were far simpler. Wetness was just a static overlay, and dirt appeared evenly across surfaces instead of forming where it should. GTA 6's dynamic material system and physically based wetness shaders let every surface, from fur to fabric to metal, respond individually to the world around it. Comparing GTA 5 to GTA 6 shows how much Rockstar's technology has evolved. Lighting now behaves like real light, materials react naturally through physically based rendering, and reflections capture depth and color with stunning accuracy. Objects move independently, and even surfaces like fur, metal, and fabric respond to water, dirt, and light. It's not just a visual upgrade, it's a complete redefinition of how the world feels, making GTA 6 the most lifelike Grand Theft Auto yet.